Hello.
Everyone.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to our webinar. This is levels 6 to 7, meeting new people. And I am Kate. This is Jenna, and we are teachers at the Bologna Mille My English School. Okay, would you like to introduce yourself, Jenna?
Sure. So my name is Jenna. I come from the Bahamas. I've lived in Bologna now for about 3 years, Italy for 4, and Europe for 10 years. A bit more than 10 years I've lived in Europe now.
Nice.
And you?
Very, very cool. My name is Kate. I originally come from the United States of America, but I've been in Italy now for about 4 years, give or take. Yeah. So I love it here. I live in a small town called San Giovanni in Persiceto, which is about 20 minutes north of Bologna. And yeah, so it's lovely to meet you guys. We have a question for you. So in the comments, please tell us your name, where are you from, and in your opinion, what are some good ways to meet new people? Jenna, what are some good ways to meet new people?
Joining a club. Join a club that has whatever your interest may be. Join a club for that interest. So if you're interested in photography, try and find a local photography club. If you're interested in dance, go to dance classes. I think that's probably one of the best ways to meet new people outside of your friendship circle.
Yes, absolutely. I would also say a good thing to do is to just talk to people, especially if you're young, but even if you're not, you can find places in the city especially to go and have a drink, and then maybe you start a conversation with the people around you, especially if you can sit outside or if you're standing outside. In that case, usually there are large groups of people. And you can just talk to them, maybe if there's a discussion about something you have an opinion on, you can ask to join the conversation. Please ask first, of course, but then, you can have a conversation. Or alternatively, we're studying English now, like Jenna said, like following your interests. So also maybe doing language tandems, which are like these groups you can go to with people who speak the target language you want to learn and who also want to learn the language you speak. So you can kind of learn from them, they learn from you, and maybe you can also make a new friend.
Yeah, that is a great way. At Sala Borsa, they've got, I don't know if you've ever, well, I'm sure you've been to Sala Borsa. They've got this opportunity for native speakers to meet Italians, do a tandem, and yeah, it was great. That was one of the first things I did when I came to Bologna.
Really cool. Nice. I really like that. Okay. Yes, check out Sala Borsa if you're in Bologna. Okay. Nice. So we have some people. So Sonia says, hi, I'm 12. I'm from Sri Lanka, but I live in Milan and I attend the Meraviglia My English School. Hi,
Sonia.
Nice to see you. Says, hi, I'm Sonia, and what's your name? Well, that's perfect. My name is Kate, and this here is
Jenna.
Jenna. Nice. Lovely to meet you. So tell us, if you're just joining us now, what are some good ways to meet new people?
Sonia says, today is a little bit cloudy. Speak about weather to break the ice. Okay. Right.
Exactly. Yeah, a good way is to maybe talk about the weather. It's something everybody can talk about.
Sandra says, hi guys, I'm Sandra from Ravenna and I'm a student of Bologna 1000.
Mille. Bologna Mille.
Bologna Mille, okay.
It's Sandro. Hi, nice to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you.
I've never seen it. Okay. I've just never seen it written that way. That's why I didn't make the connection. I'm like, Bologna 1000? What?
Yeah, it's Bologna Mille. Yeah.
obviously.
Really cool. Nice. It's good to see you again. Okay. Yeah, so tell us, what are some good ways to meet new people in the comments as well? Sonia says, talk about the weather. Yeah, let's think of some other ways. You can find meetup groups online. So I know in America, I did this. I think there's a website, I can't remember what the name is, where you can find groups that meet based on interests. So, for example, I found one that it's not quite a club, but it's like people who are immigrants can meet up and discuss their experiences, or people who really like video games or board games can meet at like restaurants and cafes and play and talk. So yeah, also look into groups of people who have something in common with you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's important too. When you go out with your group of friends, say, be open to talking to strangers sometimes. I know sometimes it can seem a little intimidating, but like some people are really open to meeting people that way. So yeah, just be open to speaking to people that you don't know, even if they're not in your circle of friends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in general, just try to be open. What a great piece of advice. Nice. Really cool. Okay. Yeah, I would say that's sort of the way I've managed to make friends. Like, I think, especially with like coffee culture in Italy, it's very easy to find a cafe you really like and go there every day. And slowly you also begin to meet the regulars. So a regular is somebody, okay, someone who goes to a specific location like a bar or a restaurant every day or frequently. So you can meet these people and then develop some kind of relationship with them as well. So a regular. Okay.
Sandra says, before the COVID, I was traveling. We were commuting every day, and my train was always late.
Yes, I understand you. I do understand. My train was not always, but often late. So I can understand, Sandra. Trust me. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. What else? Very nice. Okay, I think these are a few good ways. Why don't we take out the activity? So today, what are we doing, Jenna?
Meeting new people.
Okay, can you read for me?
Meeting new people. In this surface activity, initiating conversation, talking with new people, asking questions using different verb tenses.
Very nice. Okay, so we have some questions here. So it says meeting new people. Can you read with the gaps?
Yeah. Who? The last person you. Number 2, where you meet them. 3, have you, them again, and what you talk about. Okay, so what verbs are missing here? Write it in the comment section.
Yes, please do. Remember, also, these are in the past simple. Okay, so we are using the past simple.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, Sonia's written something.
Good.
What's
Perfect.
that?
So the complete sentence is, who was the last person you met? Good job.
Hi, Lisa. No worries.
Yeah, don't worry. Lisa says, hi, girls. I'm Lisa. Sorry for being late. Don't worry. Okay. So
Yeah.
we would say sorry for being late.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can say sorry, I'm late. It's no problem. Okay. We also have an answer here. So first, sorry for being late. Sorry, I'm late. Where did. Perfect.
Yes.
What's the difference between to be and to do, Jenna?
In questions, okay, so in a question where maybe you've got an adjective, you would use the verb be. So, for example, are you happy? Are you Italian? Whereas we use the verb do in questions if we've got a different name, if we've got a different name verb, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the verb to be is used in present simple questions with adjectives, and the verb do is used in present simple questions with verbs.
Good.
Oh,
Exactly.
my audio isn't perfect, Sandro.
Yeah, it seems that maybe there's a little distortion, possibly.
Okay.
Okay. So yes, and we that's perfect. So yeah, if we take a look at this, questions with adjectives plus to be, questions with to do plus another verb. Okay. Also, we have Sonia from Bergamo. Don't worry. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining us. And yeah, the audio is not perfect. Okay. So we are now on number 3. Number 3 is a bit different. It's a bit strange. So we do not need to do. We also do not need to be. So there is no auxiliary verb. So what could we say? Have you them again?
Oh.
Nice, Sonia. Seen. Have
Good.
you seen them? Good. The past participle. Nice. Perfect, Sandro. Yeah. Nice. Well done. Good. Yeah. So for number 3, you can say, have you seen them again? With the past participle. What's another way we might complete this?
Have you met them again? You could also say.
Exactly. Good job, Sonia. Good. Who is the last person you met? Perfect. Yeah, so you can say, have you seen them again? Or have you met them again for number 3? Okay. Well done.
Good.
Really nice. Perfect. Where did you meet them? What about number 4? What do we use here? Do we use the verb to be or the verb to do? For number 4. Let us know in the comment section.
I'm trying to think now, who was the last person I met? Feels so long ago since I've been meeting people. Okay, I have an idea.
Sonia, you are absolutely correct. Really good job. What did you talk about? Good. We have Sandro as well. Have you met them again? Perfect. Good. Okay. I cannot remember the last person I met either.
One of the last people I met was a friend's mother. And since then, I haven't seen them again.
Yeah, I would say maybe the last person I met was somebody's older brother, and I have not seen him again either. No. Good. Perfect. What did you talk about? Good, good. Really nice. Okay. Yeah.
Everyone, you can give us your answers to these questions in the comment section. And in the meantime, we can talk a little bit about the last person we both met.
Good. Yeah, so who was the last person you met? Tell us. my upstairs neighbors are moving furniture. Yeah, so tell us in the comments, who was the last person you met? Good.
Yeah, so the last person I met was a friend's mother, and I met her in the bar where he worked. But when I saw them together, I didn't realize at the time that they were mother and son. Yeah, but it was nice getting to meet her. What did we talk about? We talked about him a little bit, and also about, well, they're originally from Milan, so we talked a little bit about the differences between Bologna and Milan.
Were you speaking Italian?
Yes. Yeah. I don't speak English with like besides home and at school, I don't speak English to Italians.
Nice. Very cool.
Mm.
Okay. Really nice, really nice. Yeah, the last person I met was, I believe, after, oh gosh, I don't know if it was this long ago, but after the performance at the school, actually, of Shakespeare, of Julius Caesar, my friend who attended the performance, she was with her older brother, or younger brother, sorry, who I had never met before. And I didn't know he was going to be there. So she gave me a ride home. But before, we made a stop, actually, at a lovely little like rock bar with live music and like rock and roll music. And we met up with a friend of hers very quickly, and then she took me home and we had a chat. So it was nice.
Oh, nice. Sonia says, "My family, they are here." Oh, I'm glad.
Yeah, that's very sweet.
Yeah.
One thing we can say about met or meet,
Yeah.
it's a bit different. Jenna, how is it different?
So when you say, who was the last person you met, here we mean for the first time. Whereas if you want to say that you and your friends we don't say, I met my friends last weekend, but you might say, we met up last weekend, to say that you saw each other last weekend. So there's a difference between meet and to meet up with someone.
Exactly. To see someone you met before. Okay. To, let's say, encounter. To have a date with someone. No. Yeah.
Sounds romantic, but
have a
to see someone that you already know, maybe, or to arrange a meeting with someone.
Okay, yeah. So we'd say to see or to meet up is to see someone again that you already know. Yeah, but to meet someone, you can only meet them one time. Now, if it's been 10 years since you saw that person, and maybe you could say we met again later in life, but usually it's the first time. Okay. So
Sandra says, the last person I met in Bologna was the train controller during the last trip, we say.
Yeah, the last trip. Also, I know it's a bit of a false friend, controllore and controller. We would actually call them the train conductor. Train conductor, and then you would say on my last trip, or during the last trip. Yeah. During the last. Remember, trip is the noun, travel is the verb. You can also use travel as a noun, but when you do, you're speaking in general. Like, I love travel, but usually we use it as a verb. I love to travel. I love traveling.
Yeah.
On my last trip. Okay, good. Okay.
Sonny says, the last person I met was my friends Maria Grazia in the park with our dogs. Okay, remember our is never plural. Yeah, our dogs. Okay, Ettore and Marley. Okay, in this case, Sonia, what you can say is the last person I met up with. Yeah, if it's already a friend of yours, the last person I met up with.
I'll write that as well. I met up with was
And
my.
also, if it's one person, Maria Grazia is one person, was my friend, you'd say.
Yes. This person I met up with was my friend Maria Grazia. Okay, good.
How's my audio now?
I think it's better now.
Okay.
Let Jenna know if her audio is better. Sandro says, I met him on the train. Good, perfect. Very good.
Sandra says, I never met him again for the lockdown. Yeah.
Yeah, good. You would say, I never met him again because of the lockdown. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. I never saw or never met him again.
Because of the lockdown.
Because of the lockdown. And I will say that we would usually use the verb to see. So I never saw him again. It's a bit more natural, but it's okay. I never met him again also works. It's okay.
Yeah.
Never met him again because of the lockdown. Yeah. Also with me. It's good.
But it's not forever, so we will be seeing friends and everyone again. I can't wait.
Yeah, and let us know, what did you talk about with this person? Let us know. So what I talked about with the younger brother of my friend Julie was that, I don't know, what did we talk about? A bit about his job. He works in Germany, and we spoke mainly, I think I just sort of listened to their conversation, but I think they asked me how long I had been living in Italy, and we spoke in Italian, and it was nice. Really cool. Nice. Also, I was talking at that time about learning Japanese. I have not been studying, so that's a problem. But
well, yeah. Have you got any Japanese textbooks or?
So I have a few programs that I can use. I do have some textbooks as well for the kanji. I think it's called the Heisenberg. No, that's Breaking Bad. The Heisenberg method. Anyway, there's a particular method that helps you learn pictographic languages. It's quite good.
Nice. Sandra said we talked about sport and free time.
Really, really cool. Nice, Sandra. Okay. So this is good. Why don't we go on? Okay.
Common phrases. What phrases do you use when meeting new people? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah. What are some phrases you use when you meet people for the first time? Yeah. What about you, Jenna? What are some phrases you use?
Well, I would always start with hi.
Hello.
Hi. Hello. What's your name? Yeah. If it's appropriate, what's your name? Maybe where are you from? Is a common question. I probably wouldn't ask what do you do for the first time I meet somebody.
Okay. Yeah, these are some great examples. Sandra says, hold on, fantasy, because we don't often talk to the conductor. Remember, it's the train conductor. Conductor. Yeah. So you're inventing a little. Don't worry. Domenica says, hi, I'm Domenica.
Welcome.
Welcome. Let us know, where are you from, Domenica? And tell us about some phrases you use when you meet new people. Yeah, I also say hello usually, or good evening, good afternoon. It's nice to meet you.
Elisa says, my connection wasn't working, so the last person I met was the pharmacist.
I see.
Okay.
Good. Do we already know each other? Nice. Okay.
That's a good one.
So
Yeah.
I think we should ask this if they seem familiar. So if we think maybe in the past we have seen them before, you can say, do we already know each other?
Yeah, we know each other. Yeah, Domenica says, when I met a new person, when I meet new people, I ask them his or her name. Yeah.
Yeah, good. Yeah, so, yeah, I was when I meet. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say the correction you were writing. So exactly, when I not met, but meet is the present simple form, the base form.
Exactly.
And because it's new people, because it's plural, no A. Yeah.
Yes, good. Yeah. So when we speak in general, we use the present simple. So if you usually ask his or her name, then you would use present simple. Also, welcome from Naples.
Welcome.
Perfect, Fernando. Nice to meet you. Also, it is nice to meet you as well. Your face is
This is not new to me.
Perfect.
You could.
Really good. Good, Sonia. What did you say?
Also, careful, Fernando. Nice to meet you. 2 E's. Present simple. It's with 2 E's. Met is the past simple.
Met is the past. We say nice to meet you now. Yeah. Nice to meet you. Good. Really good. Face is not new to me. Perfect, Sonia. What's your name? Where are you from? Good. Really, really nice. Thumbs up to you as well.
It's always a little uncomfortable when you see someone and you think, oh, we've definitely met somewhere. I know I should know who this person is, but you don't remember their name. You don't remember why you should know this person. It's difficult to know what to say then. Yeah. I probably, go ahead.
No, you?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't say your face looks familiar to me, because then I'd be embarrassed if they said, well, yeah, obviously. Don't you remember me? I don't know if you feel the same way.
Well, I mean, if it turns out I should know the person and I don't, then there's a reason for me, because usually I am really good at remembering faces and usually very good at remembering names. So I might say, wow, you've changed. I didn't recognize you. I don't think I would ever be in a situation where somebody looked so totally different, but also I was supposed to remember them. So if they were offended, maybe I would apologize, or I'd make it into a joke to try and. Yeah, but I might say something like that if I say,
Yeah.
So familiar.
Yeah. Chances are they think the same thing. Feel the same way.
Sonia says, ask him or her name, his or hers. Remember, we need the possessive his for his, her name, origin, okay?
What brings you here? Very good, Antonio.
Well done, okay. Perfect, Sandra.
Oh, wow. That is okay. We would become best friends if that's the first thing.
Yeah, perfect.
First thing you said to me.
Yeah, let's get something to eat at the buffet. Jenna, do you say buffet or buffet?
Buffet.
Some people say buffet.
Oh,
Buffet. So it depends. I think both.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, one word, maybe I told you this the other day. Alex said something, and I thought, oh my goodness, I say it so differently. I can't remember now, but when I remember, I'll tell you.
Okay.
I've never pronounced that way before.
Oh no. Okay. Antonio says, hey George, is that really you? I can't believe it. You look like I remember you. Ah, nice. So this is almost perfect. I would say you look just like I remember you. So I'll put that here. Yeah. You look just like I remember you. Which is a way to say they have not changed, right? So you haven't aged a day. Hi, Minerva. Nice to meet you.
Welcome. Long time no see. How have you? Okay, almost. What have you been up to recently? Very good. Long time no see. A good colloquial expression that we use a lot.
Yeah, it's very good. It's definitely only something you would use with somebody that you know, that you haven't seen in a long time. Yeah. It's the first time I'm almost. So remember, for questions, we take the subject and we take the verb and we switch them. So you would say, is it the first time I have met you? Okay. Also using present perfect. First time I've met you. Or we've met.
Very good. Yeah, just remember to switch the order of the subject and verb. And then it's met as well.
Good. Usually when we talk about meeting, like in this sense, we're thinking about two people, at least two people. So we would use a group, a plural. Is this the first time we have met? So you and I together. Okay. Oh, Minerva says, nice to meet you. Perfect.
Antonio says, let me introduce my friend, Jack. This is Bruno, my classmate. Good.
Wonderful.
Good. Let me introduce. Is this your first time here? Good. Yeah, lots of colloquial expressions you've got. Very good.
Fantastic. So why don't we also look at some more examples? Really good job, everybody. You read those, Jenna.
Nice to meet you. I've heard a lot about you. What brings you here? Where are you from? Have we met before?
Really good. Yes. So these are just some examples that you can use when meeting new people. Some you have already said, like nice to meet you. With I've heard a lot about you, when do we use that, Jenna?
When you are friends of this person is a friend of a friend. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot about you. So yeah, we want to make sure we use this expression when we are meeting a friend or associate of another friend. So for example, just like Antonio said, he says, let me introduce my friend. Jack, this is Bruno, my classmate. Maybe Jack can say in this situation, wow, Bruno, I have heard a lot about you. Nice to meet you. Because maybe Antonio told Jack, gave Jack some information about Bruno before they met. So it's important to remember that you only say this when you want to talk about a friend or associate of another friend.
Right.
So Sandra says,
oh, how are you? It has passed more than a year since our last meeting. Okay, almost. You would say more than a year has passed since our last meeting. So yeah, it's just a question of word order here, but good.
That's passed since our last meeting. Also, this does seem a little formal. If you want to be a little bit more informal, you can say it has been more than a year.
Yeah.
Since I saw you last, or since I saw you last. Saw you. You can say that as well. Good. Yeah, more than a year has passed since our last meeting. Perfect. Very formal. It has been more than a year since I last saw you. But very informal.
Domenica says, what brings you here? What mean? I'm not sure what you mean by the second question. What brings you here? What does it mean? You're asking. Okay.
So maybe why?
Yeah. If you ask someone, what brings you here? You're asking, why are you here today? Or why are you here now? Maybe you're at a party. Maybe you're at a conference. And you're curious to know why that person has come to that place.
Good. Say why. What brings you here? Why? Exactly. Yeah. Yes. So Sonia says, yes, exactly what brings you here. That's exactly it. Oh, I think he's asking what does it mean? Yeah. So, I didn't understand. I was like, phew. Okay. Okay, good. Good. Yeah. Why are you here? So yes, that's what it means. Careful. If you say that to someone, it could be a little impolite. So could be a little rude. Why are you here? Or what brings you here? So you can hear the difference, right? Why are you here? Is sort of how we hear it as native speakers. I don't know. I'm just shopping. Why are you here? Good. Really good. Okay. So, ta-da! We have some questions.
Go ahead. So, what do you like to talk about when you meet a new person? What are some good questions to ask? Okay, this we kind of covered earlier. Let's look at family and relationships.
Okay. Yeah, we've talked about these two things. So now let's give some examples, right? Okay. So can you read with the gaps?
Yeah. You married? You have any brothers or sisters? You have a boyfriend or girlfriend? You have any children? Who you live with? Okay, so complete the spaces, complete the gaps with the correct verb.
Yeah, good. Okay. So Will you be there at the next meeting in September? Perfection.
Good.
If you need someone at work for business, that's exactly it. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Sonia says the weather, as I said. Perfect. Good.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, on the right side, fill in the gaps, like Jenna said, with the correct the verb. Okay. Or remember the difference between to do and to be. I'll try to find that. Hold on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so remember, if you use the verb to be, we use it with adjectives, whereas the verb to do, we use with verbs.
Mm-hmm.
Present simple question.
I can't find. There we go. Yeah. Ta-da! There it is. Good. Okay. So let's see. Have you been married?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I think Sonia has it. Are you married? So, what is the difference between these two sentences, Jenna?
Probably the first time you speak to someone, you probably wouldn't ask them, "Have you been married?" Because you're supposing that they were married in the past, and maybe they're not now. So, are you
Exactly.
married is more common.
Exactly. Good. Yeah. So, remember when we're using present perfect. So, in this case, when you say, have you been married? It's an experience with no specific time. But we want to know, are they married now? Like Jenna said. Good. Mm-hmm. Another good example.
Good. Do you have any brothers or sisters? Perfect.
Mm-hmm. Also, nice, perfect, good. Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Mm-hmm.
Domenica says 1 are, good. 2 do. 3 do, perfect. Do you have a boyfriend or girlfriend? Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Good job. Whoa, nice.
If you could have any job in the world, what could it be? Oh,
Good.
wow.
Fantastic. We'd say what would it be? So if you could, perfect. Have any job in the world, what would it be?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Good. So you have a boyfriend, girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Sandro, perfect. Do you have any children?
Do you like football?
Mm-hmm. Good. We don't need the definite article. So do you like football? Just football. Good.
Mm-hmm.
And who do you live with? Perfect. Hello. Sorry, we have.
Who do you live with? A cat.
Do you have any pets? Okay, good. Who do you live with? Perfect. And do.
The cat wanted to make sure we were aware.
Yeah, he wanted to make an appearance. Fantastic. Okay, good. Really nice. Next.
Job and study. Okay, so first question, what you do, you enjoy your job, and when you start working there.
Mm-hmm. Good. Yes. So yeah, let us know in the comments. How do you fill in the gaps? Which verbs do we use?
Mm-hmm.
Not no cat. It is a tiger. Yeah, he's a big boy. It's true. Perfect. Mm-hmm. What do you do? What do you do? Nice. Mm-hmm. What do you do, Jenna?
I'm a teacher.
Wow. It's fantastic.
Yeah. What do you do?
I'm a teacher. I'm a circus performer.
That'd be fun, I think.
I hear that working for the circus can be quite exploitative. Exploitative.
I can believe that.
Yeah, unless it's like Cirque du Soleil or something really, really highbrow.
Oh, nice.
Okay. What do you, ooh, good.
Good.
Do you enjoy your job?
Mm-hmm. Do for number 2. Good. Do you enjoy your job? Yes. Do, yes, for number 2. Oh, do. Sandra's written. Sonia said do for number 3. Good. What do?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Yeah.
What like you do? What do you like? Could be the question.
Mm-hmm. What do you like? We could say, what do you like?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, we have a guest. I'm an English teacher from MyES Milan. Just popped in for a bit. Hello. Hi.
Welcome.
Ironically, perhaps you joined as soon as my cat decided to make a guest appearance. Good. Nice to see you, Adrian. Yes, we have do.
Mm-hmm.
When do you start? Perfection. So what is that complete sentence, Jenna?
When did you start working there?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. We've got all of them. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Catch me up on what's happened since I've last seen you. Okay, almost Antonio, I like that you know a wide range of expressions. This is very good. But we would say, rather than catch me up, you could say let's catch up, which means I want to know what you've been doing recently. Tell me your news. So you could simply say, let's catch up.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good.
Or
Nice.
I'd like to catch up. Yeah, either of those.
Mm-hmm. I have heard catch me up. I will
Oh,
say
okay.
I've heard it. Yeah, catch me up on what's happening. So
Okay,
I
great.
think you can use it, but not everybody does. So
Yeah. Yeah, I have to say it's an expression I've never used or heard myself.
I understand. I think it might be a bit American, so maybe that's why. But yeah, good. All of these work. What do you like? Good.
Sorry, why after the verb start, work is with, okay, there are some verbs in English that if there are 2 verbs in a sentence, the second is with the ing form. Start is one of them. Other examples, start, like, hate, stop as well. You've got the verb in ing. So it's just something that you have to learn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some
So or plus the gerunds. Exactly. I'm writing that. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, so when we start or stop an activity, when we like or love an activity, when we prefer or hate, we can either use it with the infinitive, so when did you start to work there, or the gerunds.
Mm-hmm.
But in this situation, there are also some sentences that sound strange with the infinitive. So if I say, when did you start to work there? It's correct, I think, but it's very it sounds a little bit like too schematic. So you could potentially use the gerund, so the verb with ing, to make it sound more natural, like Jenna said. But yes, that's absolutely right. So learning the verbs that take either the infinitive or the gerund is important. Like, sorry, I'm repeating you.
No, that's good. Okay, guys, we've got a minute left.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. So we'd like to direct you to our Facebook page, which is Facebook SOS. If you've got any extra questions, grammar related, there is someone there to answer all of them for you.
Perfect, yes. MyES SOS English, check us out on Facebook. Hit the like button. And if you have any pressing, burning questions about grammar, vocabulary, or anything related to English, you can ask us there. Thank you so much, and we hope to see you soon as well in Bologna. Greetings to you too.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Great. Yeah, thank you too.